Well, good morning, everyone. This sun is bright this morning. But you know what? I'm out here. I'm getting my vitamin D, having my little cup of coffee this morning. It's a beautiful morning out this morning. Spice has been out twice already, and I had to put him inside. I don't know what he was going after, but he was going crazy and ballistic. So I had to put him inside to calm him down so he wouldn't overheat because he was running and running and running. Okay. And I want to let you know that we're going to get up to some shenanigans today in my kitchen. Um, I've decided I'm not going to the food bank today because I don't need to. So, but we are going to process some of the meat that I got from the food bank before I had my surgery. And so I'm going to get that processed and repackaged up and put into the freezer in a different way. And so my goal, I'll tell you my goal, okay? My goal is to take the roast that I got from the food bank and I am going to put it in a slow cooker and let it slow cook all day until it falls apart delicious. And then I'm going to package it up into smaller pieces. Um, I'm going to use the juice to make a gravy. I'm going to have some kind of a potato on the side and some kind of greens on the side. And so um, that's my plan for my meals today. Um, I also have the pork loin out and it has defrosted. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those into boneless pork chops. Instead of like cooking the whole pork loin and stuffing it like I had planned to, I decided to I'm going to cut it into pork chops and make it into like one or two portion meals, okay? Because to cook that whole pork loin the way that I saw it done and I thought would be very good, um, then turning around and trying to portion it out, it might be difficult. So I'm going to save that for a time like a holiday, all right? And so, anyway, so that's what I have planned to. Oh, and then I'm going to break down that chicken. The chicken that was in the whole chicken that I got that was a rotisserie chicken. I have it thawed out and I'm going to break it down and then I'm going to hold on to the bones so I can make a chicken broth out of it. I'm going to put the bones in a separate bag and then tomorrow maybe I will use the same slow cooker and make bone broth, chicken bone broth. Okay. Anyway, that's my plans. Okay. We'll see how it comes out. All right. It's me. I'm back again. I'm in my office working on getting out the video for today. And I came across something in my news feed that I wanted to let you guys know about. Um, the CEO of Dollar Tree, which um, which bought up Dollar General in 2015, um, is going to be increasing the prices for merchandise in the Dollar Trees um, by the end of this year. Okay. And so I'm letting you guys know that. Okay. Because if you, there's things in Dollar Tree that you enjoy purchasing, buy a little extra um, to kind of stock back. All right. And that's a good way to save money. And the reason that what the CEO said was is that they're revamping the store, okay? And the increase is going to be between, the prices are going to be between $1.50 and $7, okay, in there. So you already know that they went from $1, everything was $1, to most things being $1.25, and then they had, you know, five and, you know, up to $5. And now it's increasing, and it's going to be, the price is going to be between $1.50 and $7. All right. So everything is, the prices is jacking up. And his reasoning behind it is what's interesting. Okay. Ooh, don't do that. Don't touch that. Okay. This is his reasoning behind it. He said for two reasons. All right. The first one is that once they bought that chain, first of all, you need to know that it was a bidding war. Okay, there was a bidding war for that chain. So he offered a bid. Another company came in and offered a bid, and he increased his, and he increased his until he won the bid. All right. Fine. Okay. But he's had a hard time recovering from it. All right. And as the CEO of a company, that doesn't look good. All right. So this is his solution to it. All right. He's going to increase the prices in Dollar Tree, and he's closing down. Let me see. I get these mixed up, so I need to make sure that I am saying the word right. The companies, the stores right. Okay. Okay, so um okay. Family Dollar. They own Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. Okay? Those are the two stores, same company. He said that they're going to announce a closure of more than 1,000 Family Dollars nationwide, number one, and they may or may not make them Dollar Trees, okay? But he bought the company out, Family Dollar, in 2015, and now they're shutting them down because they're competition, okay? And what do they want to do? They want to increase the desire for customers to go to Dollar Tree. So they're closing down the Family Dollars. So know that in your area, Family Dollars might go away. All right. Number two, the prices are going from $1.25 to $7 in there. I mean $1.50 to $7. That's the price increase. I'm looking at the article right now. Okay, so it's gonna go from $1.50 to $7. The ceiling will be $7. Okay. Another article said that in that press conference, he also said this. This is what he also said. He said that we've noticed that the people that shop at our stores can afford more. So we're increasing the prices. So think about that for a second. Some of the people that shop Dollar Tree can afford more than $1.25. So they're increasing the prices. Now, I've been talking to people that like go out and shop Dollar Tree, and what they have noticed over the last 3 or 4 years is that people who have the money are starting to shop at Dollar Tree as well. All right. Which is not, there's nothing wrong with that, but they're buying out things in on the shelf. So they're going in for particular items and they're buying them out. Okay. And so they look at all that data on the cash register and they see that people are spending more in Dollar Tree. So people that have money are spending more in Dollar Tree. And so guess what they're going to do? They're going to increase the prices because people are buying things out of stock. They're going in and taking everything off the shelf. Okay. And so I'm just letting you guys know that the prices are about, even at Dollar Tree, the cheapest store in town, is about to increase, okay, by the end of the year. So my suggestion to you guys is that if there are particular items that you like at Dollar Tree and that you use frequently, don't go buy everything off the shelf, because that's what's caused part of the cause of the price increase. Two reasons. That's one of them. And the second one is because when they bought that company out, they couldn't recover from it. Okay, so if there are items at Dollar Tree that you enjoy, now's the time to gradually stock up. Okay, so instead of going in and buying one, pick up a second one. All right. That way you have it on your shelf. And then when you use the first one, leave the second one on your shelf and go into Dollar Tree and buy 2 more. All right. And so that way you can slowly stock up before the price increase and save money in the long run. All right. So that's my spiel on that. Okay. I came across it. I'm all about saving your money where I can. Okay. All right, everyone. I'm bringing you in to show you what I'm going to do. All right. Let me get my apron on. This time, I haven't even had breakfast yet, people. But I need to get this on and working for me. And so I'm gonna prep everything for you guys. First thing I'm doing is putting on my apron. All right, and then we're gonna get in here, and this is a slow cooker liner. I have a box of these that I found in my cabinet when I was cleaning out all my cabinets and stuff like that during, I don't remember when I was, January and February I think is when I was doing that, okay? And so I have them. They've been in there for years, and typically what I do is just throw the stuff in there and then wash the thing afterwards. But you know what, I got these liners, I might as well use them. So we're gonna line this like this, and then I'm gonna take, I have a cutting board up underneath that, just to give some protection to the counter. And then I'm gonna pull you over to my other counter. I'll show you what I'm doing. Hold on. All right, everyone, you can see what I've got going on now. I have the chicken here defrosted. I have the roast that I'm about to put into the slow cooker, and I have the pork loin that I'm about to cut up into pork chops and prepare them for, you know, for me to have as meals. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I am going to cut the ends off of this. This is onion that was in my refrigerator that needs to get used up, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use it up, and I'm gonna save these peels because I'm gonna put it in with the, I'm gonna save these peels because I'm gonna put it in with the chicken broth to give it flavor. And then I'm gonna slice these onions like this. There we go. And then I'm going to bring you over to the slow cooker. So hang on, you're about to go for a ride, okay? It's easier for me to do this, okay? Like this. All right. We're back at the slow cooker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the bottom of the slow cooker with these onions. Is what I'm going to do. So we're going to lay these onions down in here. Just like that. And then on top of that, over here in the sink, I'm taking the wrapper off of the roast. Okay. And then I'm going to bring the roast over here, put it inside the slow cooker. There we go. Just like that. And then all of this is going to go into the trash. Let me wash my hands. I opened up the package of pork, and the reason is because it had fluid juice in it, okay? And so I want that to drain out before I get busy on it. And so wash my hands. I do a lot of hand washing when I'm cooking. And so then what I'm going to do is I have this package of beef stew seasoning that I picked up from Aldi's years ago, okay? And so I'm going to open it up and we're going to see if this seasoning packet is still good. And if it is, then we're going to put it over the top of this roast. And that's what I'm going to use for my seasoning. Yeah, it's good. Okay. And so I can't read what it says to do, but I'm going to go on my instinct. And what I'm going to do is put this seasoning blend right over the top of this roast. And I can smell all those seasonings in there. Okay. And then I'm going to rub it in. I'm going to use it as a rub. Okay. This is going to make its own broth. So I'm not going to add any water to it. You know what? I am. I'm going to add about a cup of water. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to go by my instincts here. And we're going to let this roll low and slow for 8 hours. I'm not putting any salt or pepper or anything like that. No vegetables in there except for the onion to get it off at the bottom of the slow cooker. And until later, all right? Right now, what my goal is to get this going. So, we're going to put the lid on it. coffee. We're going to pull this to the front. All right. We're going to hit program. I want to do 8 hours. Hit enter. We're going to do low. Enter, and there it goes. Okay, I'm gonna pull this back up here. All right, and I'm gonna let this sit for 8 hours. I'm not gonna touch it. So that's on. We're gonna come back and we're gonna get ready to work on this pork loin. Oh Lordy, I thought I had the camera on and I didn't. But I'm gonna let you know that I did cut up the pork loin. I got two. I just divided it in half and then quartered it and then sliced it. I got 2 packages of thin cut pork chops and 2 packages of thick cut pork chops. And the reason I did the thick cut is, remember I told you I was thinking about like filleting it out and then stuffing it and rolling it back up and tying it. Well, I can make stuffed pork chops with the thick cut by butterflying it out, putting in the stuffing, and then using toothpicks to seal it back and bake it that way. Okay, so that's another way to do the pork loin, to divide it up into like 2 portions or maybe 4, so you'll have 2 for one day and 2 for the leftovers. Okay, I divided it up into about 4 pork chops in each bag, so that I would cook it and then have leftovers for the next day. That's the way I like to do mine. You could divide these up into 2 instead of 4, and that way you only cook 2. Okay, these are going back into my freezer, and so now I've got the roast going. I have the pork chops, the pork loin thawed, cut up, and it's going back into my freezer. And yes, I do refreeze my meat. Okay, then I'm going to take the chicken now and debone it. Oh my gosh, guess what I did, everyone? Well, I was going through my house after I got that roast on, and I was like, okay, I got potatoes from the food bank that I can use. So I peeled and cut those up in pretty good chunks and put those in with the roast. And then I went into my pantry and I forgot that I had quart jars of carrots that I canned a whole year ago. It was April of 2023 that I had gotten from the food bank, and I wanted to get them out of my refrigerator and shelf stable. So I just got my quart, and there were a lot of them back then, okay? And so I just got my canner out and peeled them and sliced them up in pretty thick chunks about that big, and canned them up into quart jars to get them out of my refrigerator and shelf stable. And so, guys, I opened up a quart jar of that and it went into the crock pot, and we have about an hour and a half left, so that should be enough time. I put the potatoes down up underneath the liquid that's in there, and so it should be enough time. An hour and a half should be enough time to cook the potatoes and heat up the carrots. Okay, and so that is looking good. Oh, another thing too, I wanted to tell you guys is that once I got done with all of that stuff in the kitchen, I went to take a sip of my coffee and I tasted what did I taste? It wasn't bay leaf. I tasted the seasonings from the crock pot in my coffee. So I had to pour all my coffee out wash it out, rinse it out. I don't know what happened, okay? But the seasonings ended up in there. And so I washed everything out, rinsed everything out, made a new pot of coffee. And yeah, so I've been busy today. All right. So I got the pork chops done up and back in the freezer. I got the chicken broken down and all of the meat off of it, and it is put in the freezer. And I got the roast in the slow cooker, and I'm going to be having roast and potatoes for dinner tonight. Okay? I think I'm going to take the drippings from the roast and I'm going to make a gravy, a brown gravy out of it. And it's really easy to make. It's just you make a slurry of cornstarch and thicken it up and it becomes a gravy with the onions, okay? So I'm going to take the potatoes and carrots out of there, leave the onions in there, and then make a slurry and thicken up the sauce to make a gravy, okay? So I think I had 6 small potatoes, okay? And I don't know how many carrots there were in that jar. It's just a quart jar. So it'll be 2 cans of carrots, okay? And so that's going to feed me for a few days, all right? And so we're going to see. I'm going to bring you in when it's done, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to break up that big roast into now cooked roast into smaller portions and freeze it, okay? I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'll show you when I get to that point, okay? Because there are many things you can do with that, okay? You can make beef tacos with it. You can make enchiladas. I might do that. I might just shred it up and shred up some of it so it'll be great for enchiladas. Because I've been wanting to make some enchiladas. I have enchilada sauce, and I made enchilada sauce too. I have canned enchilada sauce on the shelf, and I made enchilada sauce. So that might be something I do. Oh, that would be so good. What do you guys think? Think I should make some enchiladas out of that bean? All right. Let me know in the comments below, okay? I'm not done today. I just wanted to catch you up on some of the things that I've been doing, and I also took a nap. It was a good nap. I had a great nap. I take a nap every day, people, okay? Do not, I love my naps, okay? I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi, everyone. Oh, Lord. I am looking at the data on my YouTube channel, and I want to welcome all of my new subscribers from my grocery haul video from Tuesday. Everybody, that thing shot up, okay? And I got, I think, 19 new subscribers. You guys share it, okay? Because what the data is showing is that, first of all, it went to #1, okay? And in viewership for this time period. So that's awesome. I got 19 new subscribers from it. And I also realized that it was on the next feed, which means that once you watched a video, it was the next video in the viewing, and people watched it. Oh my gosh, the data that I'm seeing on that video is incredible. And so I want to thank everyone for watching my videos, for sharing my videos, for giving me thumbs up, for letting the ads play, and for just being you, okay? Feel free to comment on any of the videos that you see. And if you haven't gone back and watched my videos, previous videos, to get a sense of who I am, please feel free to go back. They're always at the end of every video. There is playlists that you can go back and watch. And they're always in order too, because I put them in order as I go. So, guys, I want to thank you. This is awesome. I am working on getting 2,000 subscribers, and we are almost at 1,800. We're close, okay? So you guys are blessing me beyond, okay? You guys are. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching my videos. I cannot thank you enough, okay? Stay tuned because I got some more for today, okay? All right, I'm recording for you guys so you guys can see that I have the gravy going in my slow cooker right now, and it is in the process of thickening up. It's doing a great job of thickening up, and we'll see how thick it gets. I really don't care. I like the broth over my potatoes, and I'm letting the meat rest for a little bit while I'm making the gravy. It is 8:30 at night. I did get started late on this roast, and I wanted it to cook low and slow. And so, anyway, so I am getting the gravy done. You can see the meat here, the potatoes, carrots, and onions over there. And I left some of the onions in the gravy so that it would have some of that onion flavor in there. And let me tell you, this smells so good. I am so glad that I made this. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It takes me back to when I was a kid and my mom used to make the roast potatoes and carrots when I would come home from school and smell it. Amazing, amazing, amazing smell. And this reminds me of it. That seasoning packet that I used in it, spot on, perfect for the right amount of seasonings, okay? And you can see that the gravy is thickening up, okay? So I put about 2 teaspoons of cornstarch with some water and mixed it up and then poured it in here. Set this on high so that it can start to thicken up slowly, okay? And yeah, so I'll bring you back when I have it plated up, okay? I'll bring you back. All right, guys, I want you guys to see this. Yes, I'm in my office, okay? Because I'm getting ready to edit this video and get it out to you guys tomorrow. But look at this. I want y'all to see that. Look at that. That roast beef is falling apart. Falling apart good. So let's talk about this meal. Potatoes are good. That gravy. This reminds me of my childhood. Okay, so the roast I got from the food bank. The potatoes came from the food bank. The carrots, I'm not sure where they came from. I don't know if I got them on a really good sale a year ago or, I don't know where I got them. But they were canned and in my pantry. Just for an occasion like today when instead of going out and buying carrots, I went to my pantry shelf and pulled a quart of carrots off of the shelf and just added them remember it's in a slow cooker, so it's low and slow, so the last hour or so, just so it can get heated through. And then the seasoning packet, it came from Aldi's on one of my trips, but it was something that I had had in my pantry for quite a while, and so I used up something that needed to get used up. And the seasonings are spot on for this. The onion was from last month's grocery haul. So look at that. I got quite a bit done today. I I am feeling so good, okay? Um After my surgery. And so I'm having a hard time slowing myself down, okay? And so I see things that need to get done and I'm like, let's get it done, all right? And so anyway, so I am going to sit here and enjoy this meal while I edit this video for you guys. Um, this has been a very productive day for me, and I appreciate each and every one of you for watching my videos and sharing my videos and liking my videos. And please do comment on my videos. Um, I answer each and every one of your comments. Um, if I miss one, let me know, okay? And I will answer it, okay? To the best of my ability. I'm going to leave some playlists down here. If you have not seen all of my videos, please feel free to click on one of those playlists and it will show my videos for that topic in order, because I started off my YouTube putting them in order. And so every time I put out a video, it goes on the playlist that is most appropriate for that video. And so it goes in order. So you can see me progressively make videos about food bank hauls. Okay. Make videos about um, using what you have, or making videos about spice. Okay. Some of my spice videos are incorporated in every day because that's what I do, is that I'm kind of vlogging, okay? So look for these, okay? Click on them and go back and watch any and all of the videos, okay? And if you haven't already subscribed, please click on that subscribe button and subscribe. It makes a difference. Everything that you do doesn't cost you a penny, just a few seconds of your time, and it makes a huge difference for me. You guys be blessed, because I know I am.